Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Really cool, pretty easy uh, border around a circle. Really easy. Let's start with a polygon on three-sided and draw it and hit P. Now I'm going to take a 2-point line and I'm going to go right here to there. And then I'm going to get my shift tool and select that node and have it grow outwardly. Now I'm going to put this here, just anywhere I can move it. But I don't want it really on the line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift select both these. So both these lines are two objects selected. I'm going to go to effects and blend. And I'm going to blend them more times this time. Try to do an auto mount. But I don't want those two ones on the line. So I'm going to select it all, go up to object, break this 4 objects apart. And I'm going to get that line and delete it, and that line and delete it. Now that's still a group, so I'm going to go group and ungroup. Let me move my triangle out of the way for a second. I hit it 4 times. I don't like doing that. Convert your outline to an object. Well, first of all, we need to make it thicker than a hairline. So when we make it 24, we can actually, you can type in any number. You could make it 25. You could make it 30. You know, you don't have to do what Corel, they have 24 to 36. Well, you can go 30. Go to object, convert the outlines to an object. And what that did, it kept the smart fill from getting in to this area. If I would have not changed them to an object, they would just fill up the whole thing. So I'm going to do this right here, and I did not group this together. It kind of irritates me. But I can delete all these. I don't need them. I can hold down the Alt key and, well, I can actually hold down the Alt key. Well, I'm just going to delete them. There's not that many. And see what that's doing is taking away. Then I'm going to select it all. I'm going to right click, no outline. I'm going to Control G to group that. I think I'm going to like this one better. I'm going to take well, first of all, I always think this is the smartest thing to do. Left click, right click, make an outline. Take a 2-point line and hit B. Then let me set my nudge factor on like 15. And I'm going to make a copy of that and nudge it out of the way. And now I'm going to grab this. You know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to grab this and Control G to group it. That way I can get rid of it in just a second. So we got those 4 points. I can nudge those out of the way and then grab these. This really doesn't make any sense at first, but it really works. Now I can delete all that. Whoop. Now I can hit this and hit delete. So Control G to group it. I'm going to make it black this time. And I'm going to make this black. Whoop, that won't work. But we can take the Smart Fill tool, go to black, fill that in. I already had it filled in. I would have made a copy prior, it would have worked. Select it all and take away the outline. Group it together, Control G and hit P. Now I'm going to move this one out of the way, hit P, and then we need to reverse I didn't group that one. Control G, and then reverse the two. So now the left is on the right side. And I'm going to mirror it both that one direction, and then I'm going to mirror this like that. Now, these lines, I still got an outline on there. There we go. You know, we did like 30 points, but how far is really 30 points? And if we kind of go from here to here, and we're at 0.42. So change your nudge factor to 0.42. And then put this right have it snap to that node, and then nudge it over 4.42. You've got to be on that node. And then Control G to group it. Let's make it smaller. Let's work on our envelope now. Hit P, put it in the center of the page. Control D, two-sided arrow, and hold down the shift key so it'll grow from the inside. Take a 2-point line, holding down the control button so it's perpendicular. Rotate it 10 degrees. You know what? We're going to do that. Nah, I think this is going to be good. Maybe it won't show up the lines. Control D to duplicate it and mirror it. There's our envelope form. You know what? I changed my nudge factor, so I'm going to delete that. Change my nudge factor like to 8. Get it out of the way clearly, maybe twice. I'm going to left click, right click. I'm going to grab our envelope or what we want to envelope. I'm going to go to effects and envelope. Right here is create envelope from this shape. Shift select the other box, EC. That put it in that box. I'm going to go to the right because I don't want that box. Matter of fact, I can delete this now. And I'm going to move this over. Control D to make a duplicate, alternate C, and rotate it 20 degrees. It's a pretty cool design. Whoop, I went one too many. Now I can see those little lines, but if I'm just a hair off. That's just something I moved probably when I was rotating it because these aren't off. But if you engrave that around a platter, like a woodworker guy that turned a platter, or just something to, do something with as far as a pattern. I like the black a little better. Well, see, it doesn't look like a triangle now. It looks like a curved triangle. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.